Thundergrunt.
Warning! The following program may contain adult or offensive language, excessive drinking, extra lives, heavy nostalgia, dragons, and general dipshittery. Listener discretion is advised.
Holy shit. We just found this kazoo guy moments ago, and we are all completely floored by this guy. Welcome to MAGCast, MAGFest official podcast. MAGFest official podcast. I don't think I've ever worded it that way, and it took myself off guard.
I believe it's the official podcast of the Music and Gaming Festival.
He's right. He's a better host than I am, that's for sure. My name's Big Adam, and I am told that I'm the host of this madness. And this is episode 39, which is going to be the MAGFest preview episode. Fuck you! MAGFest! This room is full of joy right now because Mike TV had other obligations. So
if only he was here to shit on everything we're about to be excited for.
Right. Well, let's get the introductions out of the way. We got a ton of shit to cover this episode. To my left, if speaking in terms of circles, but actually across the way from me, is Mr. Ryan. Hey, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm really busy, so we can't record episodes on time. Meyer.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
He's a good one.
But he's that's fine. He's living his dream. I'm not going to knock him, and he's going to release a game that's going to blow everybody's minds. So that's what it is.
So we'll see.
Sitting to his left is a man who plays video games with the best of them. A man who enjoys football-themed pillows, and a man who, if in an emergency situation, could use his penis as a pants belt. Mr. Orby Thummel.
You know, I'd like to say that in an emergency situation, you probably want to avoid your penis from being out. So if you're then using your penis as a pants belt, I can't imagine an emergency situation that would require.
Unless, I mean, you could roll the pants so the.
Hi guys, I'm Orby.
It's sitting.
I'm having a great time already.
Sitting to his left is that giant red-headed lovable son of a bitch himself.
Yeah.
Mr. Huey Hesson.
Hi everybody. You know, I only ever get lovable. You guys get all these descriptors. I get. My penis can't be used
I love
as a
not
whip.
being able to go through the first 5 minutes of a podcast without my penis getting mentioned. It's my favorite.
Anyway, guys.
I'm ill, Huey.
Has it come up on the podcast before?
Anyway, no. This is
yeah, I
the
think
first
this is a
time.
podcast exclusive.
This.
The one place it hasn't come up.
Oh! That's
My penis is normal.
And apparently
Well, we're
not to be
setting
used
the
in
bar low
emergencies.
for this
Well,
episode.
this is what happens when Mike's not here to babysit us.
Jesus.
Let's talk about MAGFest. There's so much shit going on with MAGFest this year. It's out of control. What are you doing? What's wrong? What's wrong, Huey?
Nothing's wrong.
You laughing?
That's because he's thumping the pillow.
He is.
Real quick,
using his hands for that, folks.
before we get too far into this, I just want to give a shout out to this kazoo maestro that we were listening to on the way in.
Yes.
Goes by the name Suko G. That's TSUKO space G. We found him on Spotify. He's also got like a YouTube channel. He does like video game covers on kazoo. This is phenomenal. Go check him out. He's awesome. Like, I'm
Headlining
sad that it's
MAGFest
too late to
next
book
year.
him for MAGFest
Right.
in 2 weeks because I want to do that. So
God.
this
he's
is
incredible.
phenomenal.
What's he doing?
I just ordered 2 dozen kazoos. Just
Did you
saying.
really? Oh my God.
He's bringing it up. He did it.
Where are we kazooing?
I don't know, man. Get
we-
kazoos and they will come. That's what I always
Can we
say.
get a friend named Joe to join the group? So
Kazooka
you can be
Joe?
Kazooka Joe!
Good Joe!
Damn it! You know what? You should give those out, or some of them at least, to fans and heavy participants to the Breakfast Cereal Grand Nationals.
Oh yeah,
as you know, noisemakers to voice their opinion, because we're going to be using a decibel meter this time to make sure that the true winner wins.
Nice. I was wondering what that was for. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So okay, well, sure.
No, man, I'm not going to give out advantage to one side. It's BYOK, bro.
All right,
It's a
that's
BYOK
pretty-
event.
BYOK event.
Yeah, it's a BYOK event.
Oh, man.
Good Christ. All right, well, I'll start with that because I've already mentioned it. The Breakfast Cereal Grand Nationals are Friday night, Saturday morning at 2 a.m. I believe in panels 2 You can find it on the schedule. That is going to be a clusterfuck. I promise. It won't be educational. It will possibly be entertaining. And do not bring real fucking food to the Gaylord for this event. My God. We can't do what we did at the Hilton. We can't have samples of the contestants because we will get in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble.
Most
Trouble's
places
bad.
don't allow you to have samples of the contestants. So.
It's true.
For most contests.
The cosplay contest is the same way, guys. No samples of the
No
contestants.
samples of the contestants at any event at MAGFest.
It's frowned upon.
It is highly frowned upon, and in some places could land you in handcuffs, to be fair.
It's
I
true.
think in most
places-
cases it's very illegal.
I mean, either you're eating somebody or you're abusing somebody.
Right, and
It's
that's-
not going to go the right way.
Those are things that MAGFest full-heartedly does not endorse.
I think the breakfast cereal one is the only case where it is not illegal but still against the rules.
It is. But anyway, again, it's the Breakfast Cereal Grand Nationals. What we're going to do is we're going to put all of your favorite cereals from your childhood and, hell, in my life even today, and we're going to put them head-to-head. Bracket-style tournament. The cereal with the loudest applause wins and moves on to the next round. We're going to have name-brand-only cereals. There's thousands of kinds of cereals, and I understand that there are some generics out there that are very good. But we're going to go name-brand only. We're going to go with the big names. Okay?
NBO.
Yeah, right? So we're going to go with the big names. I'm going to create a bracket. I'm going to have this on the projector. It's going to be legitimate, and we're going to use a decibel meter. We're going to find out exactly which breakfast cereal reigns supreme. I think in the beginning we're also going to have somebody out there with a microphone or maybe have people come up, and they're going to state their claim on why they think their selection is the best cereal. We're going to have a little debate. It's going to be a whole thing. I'm very excited about this. It's going to be just as silly, if not sillier, than the Snacky Cake World Championships. It's going to be a good time. Again, that's Friday night, Saturday morning at 2 a.m., I believe, in panels 2. So come check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to get. It's going to fall apart.
Without a doubt, it's going to fall apart.
It's going to get. There's
I don't know that it's ever going to be
Trolls.
assembled enough to fall apart.
Right.
the trolls. They'll descend.
It's going to fall
yeah.
apart like mini wheats that have been sitting in milk for too long.
You know,
Boom.
it's not gonna make the bracket because I know that it doesn't have that big of a following. But lately, one of my favorite cereals has been blueberry frosted mini wheats. So good. Matter of fact, that's what I had for dinner tonight.
So what's your go-to?
my go-to in the bracket?
Yeah.
The winner? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Get out of here. It's not even real.
CTC.
Fool.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
fool.
Huey, make your case.
Dude, guys.
A little pre-MAGFest debate. I'm in. Go.
This is like the people who try to predict the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We are trying to predict the World Breakfast Cereal Champion National.
the Grand National Champion. What do you got, Huey?
I got Fruit Brute, and I'm going to go with Fruit Brute
Fruit
every
Brute.
day. Now,
I
don't
forgot
think-
that was your jam.
It's-
I know it's your personal favorite, but I don't think that has the following.
I think you're wrong. I think that Fruit Brute can come through with what it needs because Fruit Brute is like Count Chocula. It's from the monster cereals, but it's not as pretentious. All right. And also, cherry flavored monster cereal. Plus, what's the thing everybody likes the most about cereal? The cereal parts that are not cereal, indicating that this needs marshmallows. This has marshmallows. They're cherry flavored marshmallows. The cereal.
So even if it isn't Fruit Brute, will you predict that a marshmallow-based cereal will
Yes.
be victorious?
I'm going for
Are
that.
you calling that now?
I'm calling it now.
Wow.
I mean, he is the mallow fallow, so
He
I expect
is-
nothing less than a
Well, I
mallow-based.
mean,
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's the mallow fallow, much in the same.
I've heard
that the
nice
rest of
things
us
about
are
that
the
guy.
Proto-Mans.
yeah.
I have a feeling that either Count Chocula, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or Lucky Charms is going to win. Two of which have
Oh, yeah.
marshmallows, so that follows
Those
your
two,
theory.
I'm following with those.
yeah,
two.
I guess I don't know. I feel like marshmallow cereals for me are like a once in a while thing. I don't often I can't just have Lucky Charms in stock.
I've heard a recent rumbling in the cereal underground of about Reese's Puffs having strong arguments coming.
Oh, I can see
you
that.
know. Actually, if I was
I've
going to
never
back,
cared for that as a cereal.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
don't
no,
like
that
peanut.
stuff's
I don't
great.
like peanut butter cereals.
I'm with
Oh,
you.
okay, well, there's your problem.
You know,
but
my fallback. You know, if I had to pick a second, honestly, my fallback's probably Kicks. Kicks are
Kix.
good, but they're not anything.
Those are
unique.
mom recommended and kid
They're-
approved.
they're
Kid-
kid-tested,
kid-tested,
mother
mother
approved.
Kid tested, mother approved.
And I'll
I
never
had it
forget,
close.
I'll never forget. This is a funny little side story. One of my friends, I won't name her name, she was super mega ultra drunk, like couldn't stand staring into the toilet. So we're like, we got to give her something that will soak up all this goddamn alcohol. The only thing we had was Kix. So we're shoving these Kix in her mouth, and they're getting stuck all over her face. And she looked like a goddamn space alien. It was amazing. Oh my god,
The Kix alien.
dude! It was so funny. And then she was vomiting in the toilet, and that was sad.
Well,
Then she's like,
that ended poorly.
Then she said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm right behind you." She said, "I can't see you." I was like, "Well, your face is in the toilet." Drunk people.
That is all honest, valuable information.
Yeah, it's all totally true. Eat Kix.
What do you got, Ryan? You're sticking with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch over there?
I could see Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I might actually have to go with some kind of pebble. Fruity or otherwise, I'm not sure.
Fruity
but
Pebbles are
Fruity
but the
Pebbles
Pebbles
really
are
tough.
pretty good.
See,
And the cool thing about Fruity Pebbles is a unique cereal too, because one, its fruitiness is bizarre. It's a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the texture of them is really good, but it is short-lived. You can't eat Fruity Pebbles slowly.
They will mash
is very true.
immediately.
As a matter
that
of
is
fact,
true.
my desired Fruity Pebble strategy is I put very little milk in, and I actually just keep the box near me, and I refill a bit at a time to keep perfect crispiness.
I can see that. Optimal crispiness.
That's a good move.
I eat too fast for that to even matter.
So
I know
I feel like
you do.
this brings up a question.
just
Now,
put
are
milk into the bag.
are the cereals
I've
in
done
the
that.
in the breakfast cereal World Nationals going to be
Grand Nationals.
World Nationals? It sounds better.
No,
Are-
we're going to have the World Nationals another time.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Grand Nationals, are they going to be like prepared and presented by an official like representative of that cereal, or are they just going to be YOLO represented? Is it just gonna be like, I just got a bowl, let me pour some stuff, or is like is the Orvie of or the Orvies of the world gonna be able to come
Well,
up and be like,
I think that's the
here
idea
is
that,
Well,
like,
I mean, we're not going to
you're-
be pouring
we're-
cereal there because there's no food allowed.
We're going
Well,
to
sure.
be, but the option for debate, as Adam said,
Right.
there will be a microphone available, and
I
for-
dare you to
for-
tell me that
for
Friday night at
instance,
2
someone
a.m.
like
somebody
myself.
won't be like, "Oh, I've got this."
Yeah,
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
I think.
Okay.
So I will say
every
my
think-
case against marshmallow cereals. I do enjoy the occasional marshmallow based
Get
cereal.
outta here.
But
No,
I
listen,
will say,
I agree. I think I know where he's going.
okay, so my case against marshmallow based cereals is that the marshmallows are delicious.
Yeah.
And the cereal parts.
But the fact that the marshmallows are so good makes the rest of it way
Look,
worse.
I'll agree with you,
Al-
except
also-
in the case of Fruit Brute. Fruit Brute stands the test of flavorized discrimination.
Because
I have
well,
I
here's the
have
thing.
never had
For
Fruit
instance,
Brute. So
Lucky
I can,
Charms, the actual cereal of Lucky
It tastes
Charms
like hell.
sucks.
It's just so garbage.
it's just like sawdust.
Yeah, it is. It's like compressed sawdust. But I'm not arguing for Lucky
I mean,
Charms.
like, please tell me, yeah, because like when you eat Lucky Charms, what do? You eat all the sawdust, and then you save all the marshmallows for last. That's
You
just
know,
how it works.
There's one that's going on the list. I'm actually going to put 2 on the list. I'm going to let people know what's on the list so they have time to prepare. I'm going to have in the first bracket is going to be Captain Crunch versus Oops All Berries, and I know Oops All Berries is going to win. And
No.
that's fine.
No.
Captain Crunch is like chewing razor blades.
Yeah,
Captain-
it's a fucking
No.
cereal for experienced people, not idiot novices that are going to cut the roof of
An
their mouths 'cause
experial,
they
if
don't
you
know
will.
how to- Jesus.
Cereal
Captain
eater.
Captain Crunch is like you don't get to that
Crunch-
right. He's just shy of Admiral, bro. Like you don't
Wait,
get that
hold
far
on,
without
hold on.
doing
So you're
something
doing-
right.
Hold on. Hold on. You're doing Captain Crunch versus Oops All Berries.
yeah.
So you're not putting Crunch Berries in there? Because the optimal is the 2 combined, fool.
I can't. How
Don't
many?
take both of those out and put in Crunch Berries.
Because there is cases to be made for the original, just straight up Captain Crunch.
You should do Crunch versus Crunch
the thing
Berries.
is, well, the thing is, yeah, that's the thing. The
C
thing
versus
is,
CB?
if you're gonna argue that like there's arguments for this and that, you got to go with what's already the fan favorite, and that's Crunch Berries.
I'm doing.
Or hell, no! You put all 3 in and just make it so that like
Well,
they're
then- well, what
spaced
about
out
peanut
such
butter
that if
crunch
they're
then? What
together,
about chocolate
it's just
crunch?
that's it.
I
The
mean,
finals:
Let's-
Crunch versus Crunch Berries.
I'm doing. I'm
Captain Crunch.
Fruit Brute versus Count Chocula. That's going to be a hard, tough battle.
Look, I mean, you might think that, but you'd be wrong.
No, I think unfortunately, just on
Don't
popularity
Look,
alone.
look. I
Del, to be fair, those are similar enough to where that's a fair match.
will.
Well,
I'll give in that the one thing that stands against Fruit Brute is you can't currently buy it.
It's,
Right.
Yeah, the extreme exclusivity of the series.
But dude, it is so good. That makes it It makes you savor it. I can just go buy Count Chocula whenever I want. But if I want something
When they
special,
re-released it,
people lost their goddamn tits.
you bought like 12 boxes.
It was
didn't you?
amazing. It was amazing.
How many boxes?
So I
did you
think
buy?
It was like 7.
I think
lost,
to that
their
point
goddamn
though.
tits means Huey and 2 people Huey knows.
No,
went
no.
insane.
Look, look. You guys aren't on the message boards. You don't know.
The Fruit Proof forums.
The FPS, man.
Well, I look forward to your
Brewstergram.
argument on the floor. sir.
All right, good.
All I know is that Captain Crunchberry is that's my go-to.
Look, guys.
as
all
far
I'm
as
saying,
the little
Man.
kid cereals, that's my
Look,
my
Captain
jam.
Crunchberry.
Adam, I have a
Yeah,
question.
I'm a Crunchberries guy.
So we can't bring
And
food,
we
but
can't bring
can I bring a T-shirt cannon?
This is going down a road far too long for this episode.
I'm almost for it.
What about
Almost.
a T-shirt Gatling gun? It's not a
That
cannon.
sounds dangerous.
Is in the opposite direction of
What
getting
about
better.
what about a T-shirt railgun?
Yeah.
Now that's acceptable.
Well, not
Also,
if Mike's around.
Not if Mike's around. It's too dangerous.
Why are we talking about
For
this?
him.
We're bucking for
I have-
another
I have
angry
one-
email.
I have one last cereal I want to.
That wasn't an email. That was a voicemail.
Oh, whatever.
It's true.
Is the classic standby of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Ooh.
'Cause
See,
as
versus
fancy
Honey Nut,
as you
Apple
get-
Cinnamon was my Cheerio go-to.
See, I never went. I was always a Special
Apple
K
cinnamon
guy.
was solid. Yep.
Apple Cinnamon Cheerios was my Cheerio option.
I feel like Honey Nut Cheerios are one of those cereals that, like, every once in a while I'll be like, you know what would be really good right now? Some HNCs. And then I get through, like, 3/4 of a box, and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm satiated.
Yeah.
Whereas, like Captain Crunch, Reese's, I can just go.
Yeah, see, I also feel
Pebbles.
like should we have, because there's plain cereals and then there's like action cereals. So
Well, that's
mean,
what I love about Honey Nut is that it's riding that line.
well, yeah, I mean like Cheerios is never gonna stand up against like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's going to be Cheerios versus Honey Nut Cheerios.
Well, I mean,
Dude, this is the breakfast cereal Grand Nationals, not like some minor league.
Yeah. This isn't everybody gets a
Double A
participation
bowl
trophy.
no, I'm not saying anybody
Youth
gets
football
I'm
league.
saying
this is hard knocks.
dude, I'm just saying that Cheerios is essentially the oxygen of cereals. It is nothing.
Oxygen?
You're eating air.
How accurate?
Yeah,
considering they're all
but
O's.
you don't see like the ball winning the Super Bowl, and this is the Super Cereal Bowl.
Look, I'm saying, yeah.
I wish I would have used that name now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's not too late. You can have it.
It's
It's
really not
yours.
too late.
Super Cereal Bowl. Fuck. That's
Do
a
it.
good name.
It's not
Do
too
it.
late.
Make it happen.
The time is now.
Breakfast Cereal Grand Nationals or the Super Cereal Bowl.
Yeah, that.
Jesus.
Especially since we're hot on the
Guys,
heels of the actual Super
I'm
Bowl.
super cereal.
The super,
That's even better. Yeah.
yeah. Fuck.
Do it.
I might have to pull an audible.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Topic appropriate.
Do it.
And change the name of the event to the Super Cereal Bowl because that is pretty damn good.
I think that's worth doing.
I agree.
I'll be making that phone call.
I came up with it.
I'll be
thus
making that
I
phone
am
call
biased, but yes.
You
and
don't
it's
even
going
have
to be from this point on because I screwed up and didn't get MAGCast a panel, as I've heard for the last. I got 4 messages about it. It wasn't that much.
And then we were fine with it. We
Right,
were
and then
just-
everybody was fine with it. It's going to be MAGCast presents the Super Cereal Bowl.
Nice. Does that mean we're all on the panel?
That means we're all on the
Yeah.
panel.
That's-
Yay!
I don't want to be on that. Last
You-
time I was on one of these.
Last time you were on one of those, you were wearing a sun visor pilot's helmet with aviators underneath
I don't
of
think
it,
I can live up to that.
and you were just pointing at things.
Let me just be that guy again.
Just be that guy. Bring your flight suit.
we'll see
Or-
how
or-
things.
Do you
Or-
still have a pair of aviators?
That's a silly question.
Okay, it is kind of a
If
silly
you don't,
question.
I've got
It is
plenty.
kind of- it is a silly question. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to
You're right.
replace my aviator box with a box of kazoos now. Though.
Anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on at MAGFest other than our idiot panel.
Are you
So
sure?
let's talk about that.
Let's get into music.
Sure.
There's all
let's
kinds
talk
of
about
cool music shit going
Let
on.
me pull up my notes.
Hustle and flow.
So
Hustle
let's see.
and
We're gonna
flow.
have some music this year, as usual.
And bands will be playing.
Bands will be playing.
Wait.
Let's see. What do we got that's super exciting?
So
all
much
of the
stuff.
music is going to be really like it's always really rough when we get to like deciding who's going to play MAGFest season because we probably get like 300 or 400 applicants every year for play between
That's insane.
between chiptunes and DJs and music, and probably like 40-50% of them are all acts that we go like, yes, I could see them playing on our stage,
Right.
but we have to narrow it down to like 30, and that is always just super tough.
woof.
So like we get a lot of people like, oh man, why didn't you book such and such a band? And it's not because we don't love them and they're not great. It's because there's so many bands, so little time.
Right.
And we have so many stages, and we still only have room for so many. Like,
yeah, and like we literally added probably 12 slots this year because we were like, damn it, there's so many bands, we can't not let them play. So what do we got? Metroid Metal is making their grand return to MAGFest.
Yes, I can't wait to see those guys. That's one of my favorite bands in the scene.
Oh yeah, they're great, and they were one of this year. Once we picked the theme, it was over. That was a done deal. We had to do that. What else?
It's gonna be fun.
We got
Super Soul Bros.
Super
shout
Soul
those guys
Bros.
out.
Always a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. They're a lot of fun. They're out in San Jose, I think.
Yeah.
So they're flying a good ways to come out and play. They killed it last year, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do this time. We got The World is Square. Always fun. I think they missed a year or two, but they're coming out. That should be
That's going to be a lot of fun. Those guys know how to party.
And ours is Rise of the Enix, right?
Yes,
right.
Rise of the Enix.
yeah.
The One-Ups, they didn't play last year, right?
No,
I think
they
they had a year or two off. We're getting back the One-Ups.
There's never a time that I do not want to see the One-Ups.
Tupperware Remix Party and Ninja Sex Party are doing a joint set.
Tupperware Remix
Friday.
Party. If you haven't seen Tupperware Remix Party yet at one of the events that we've booked them at, you need to get your fucking life in check.
Yeah,
because they are absolutely 100% undeniably incredible. Their
I still have not seen them live.
Is a solid fucking A+++++. I've seen them live 3 times now, and every time they completely knock me dead. They're so good.
I'm looking forward to seeing that live because I have not yet. A really cool thing we've got this year, Journey Live. I think that's actually we're going to be starting their tour of that. So what they're doing is I think they're doing it's kind of like what Bit Brigade does, but with an orchestra.
Yeah,
they're going to be playing through Journey and playing the soundtrack behind it.
And
but
here's the thing. You can come to the game room and participate in a Journey competition to be one of the lucky few attendees that gets to play live behind an orchestra playing the music of the game that you play.
Boom. Trying to be on main
That's
stage.
crazy.
Journey on.
They actually have a special build from Sony that has the music taken out from the game. So you'll actually be able to play it with the sound on, and you'll hear the game. And
have you wanted to play a special edition from a developer that doesn't have the music, and you get to play on stage? You basically get to be Noah from Bit Brigade.
Yeah,
not that big of a deal, I guess.
You get to have that.
Instead, that's fucking incredible, is what that is.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
That's really cool.
So that I believe is gonna be Saturday at 2 in the main concert hall. So that should be super cool. Disco Cactus coming back. They played Classic. We talked about them before, but those guys are a lot of fun.
Doug's in that band. He's one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Followed by motherfucking U-Bred Raptors. God damn it, they're
good.
awesome live.
And then, man, this day is just
day is out of
money.
control.
So following U-Bred Raptors, we've got making their MAGFest debut, the boys from Psycho Stick. This is gonna be a little crazy. They're not what we typically think of as a MAGFest band, but I'm excited to see what these guys can do.
I would describe them, if you don't know who Psycho Stick is, look them up, but I would describe them as comedy metal.
Yeah, that sounds about spot on from what I've heard.
They are perfect. God, they're so funny. If you've ever seen the videos that use the song I Love Beer, I believe the song is called.
Something like that, yeah.
Or no, Beer is Good. I'm sorry. Beer is Good. That's what it's called. That's those guys. Anyway, sorry.
Bit Brigade boys are making their return again. That should be they're always a good time. I Fight Dragons, as I think we talked about before, they're making their MAGFest debut.
Yeah.
It's weird because they're a band that I feel like this should not be their first MAGFest. I feel like they must have played before because I've just known about them for a while. But we're finally getting them out.
They've made the rounds for a long time, but they've never been able to come out, or we've never invited them, or a combination of the two.
Yeah, no, I remember the first I saw them 4 or 5 years ago when they were on tour with the Proto Men. That was
nice.
They were
I've never seen them live. I like their recorded stuff.
Yeah,
so
I've only seen them live once, and it was in a dive bar in Michigan somewhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing them on the main stage. That should be really cool.
Shows, I really do.
And then the big one is we've got the guys. I think the original composer from Mega Man 1 and some of the X series. Let me double check the actual credentials there. But one of the composers from the Mega Man games is coming out, and he's bringing their whole a bunch of their team, and gonna be playing a lot of music from Mega Man and some other stuff. I think we've got one more big thing that they're doing that we haven't quite announced yet, but that should be super cool. So that's all going to be great. We've also got, aside from our normal concerts, we've got 3 special events, one for each night. Thursday night, It's Thursday to Sunday this year.
Right.
We're going to be having our Mag Prom again. Actually, I think we're calling it Mag Cabaret.
The Cabaret.
Featuring V-Jams, which is essentially we've got this group of, I think it's like 30 musicians that are going to be rotating in and out, just doing kind of like jazzy video game kind of covers.
That's cool. That's
You've
gonna
just
be
been putting
really
it
fun.
together. It should be really cool. It's like
Huey
a bunch
will
of
have to check on
musicians from...
stage to make sure any of the woodwind instruments are all using the proper
proper-
That's true.
ligatures.
In fact,
would
I'm going
not-
to bring. I'm actually going to be walking around like the guy from Resident Evil 4.
You should actually bring some.
What
and
are
just
you- what are you
what
buying?
What are you playing?
I like it.
Damn it.
So yeah, that's gonna be Thursday night. That should be a lot of fun.
That'll be fun. Dress fancy. It's a good time.
Yeah, or like bust out your best speakeasy jazz club attire for this year.
Oh yeah.
Friday night we have our I would say probably second annual video game DJ battle going on in the main theater.
And that's hosted by
DJ Cutman.
DJ Cutman. Yeah. God.
Our
damn
very
it.
own.
I caught the end of that last year, and they were tearing the entire roof off the Potomac
Oh, yeah.
Ballroom. It was nuts. If you're in the shaking your booty thing to some danceable video game chops, you need to get your booty out there because it's goddamn fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that should be good. And then Saturday we have our chiptune rave, our chiptune dance party, I think is what we're calling it. Something along those lines. We might still be going with rave. I don't know. It's Virginia, Maryland.
It's the
DC,
thing where you have glow
Yeah,
sticks.
there's going to be a lot of awesome dancey chiptune music. You should come out. That's going to be good. We have a bunch of chiptune bands scattered throughout the concerts, too. Concerts, I think, run 5 to 11 on Thursday, and then 1 to 11 on Friday, and 2 to 11 on Saturday.
Right.
So throughout there, we've got our bands. Normally, we have like kind of bands in the concerts, and then we have some like a special chiptune event, a special DJ event. We do have the special chiptune and DJ events this year, but we're also extending the concerts a bit, and we got some chiptunes scattered with bands. And all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a little different than normal. If you love chiptune stuff, I mean, there's still going to be concerts for that.
Right.
We still have Chip Space going on, which is going to be kind of other chiptune stuff going on all day. But yeah, lots of awesome music this year.
Big
I'm
shout out to
super
the official MAGFest Underground stage as well. There's I think that's on Saturday, and it's going to be awesome. There's going to be lots of good stuff out there. It's going to be good times.
Is there anywhere? Will the band Rare Candy be making an appearance anywhere?
I do not believe so.
I don't think they're
Man.
playing it all. No.
That sucks.
I mean, all of the members of said band will be at MAGFest at one point or another.
Yeah, I know.
I do know that, but I don't think that those guys are going to be playing.
There's just too
I
too
know.
many bands.
I just like the slow mosh.
The slow mosh
Is a tradition.
is something that Orvie essentially invented, and then I latched on like a leech to his lead, and I take great pride in being a part of one of the beginning of that.
It was. There's not a band I enjoy hamming out to more than Rare Candy.
I know, right?
Which one of you two? Because it was either Orvie or Huey. Which one of you guys started the slow march?
Me.
That was
Huey
you.
with the march.
God
Yeah.
damn it, that was funny. That was a good time. The slow march. And which one was that to again? That was to the Zelda Overworld game,
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's an innovator.
tons of music.
tweaked it.
God damn it. There's so much fucking music this year. Let's talk about guests. You want to talk about guests? You'll bring up the guests?
Oh, I mean, all your favorite nerdy YouTubers and
I'm just gonna
composers
run
and-
down some of the list because the list is too long. We've got Alexander Brandon, who's always a good time. We've got the Birches, Anthony and Ashley Birch from Hey Ash, What You Playin'?
Woo!
At the beginning of their resume, Anthony's gone on to write a zillion amazing things that are all awesome.
He was like the lead writer at Gearbox for Borderlands or Borderlands 2.
Borderlands
or
2.
Borderlands 2.
Some
Yeah.
combination of those, yeah.
We've got Bear McCreary. We've got Ellen McLean, who's making her return. She is the nicest person ever. So if you see Ellen McLean, my God, hang out with her.
Austin
because she's
Wintry,
awesome.
by the way, is the composer for Journey and Banner Saga and several others, and he will be in attendance of the Journey Live concert.
Very cool. Man, that's awesome.
He's
Extra
also doing
credits.
a panel one of the days, too, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff.
We've got Gavin Blair. We've got Grant Kirkhope. We've got
Kirk Hope.
James Rolfe, of course, the Angry Video Game Nerd, coming back this year. He's always a great time. John Patrick Lowry's coming back. Let's see here. We've got of course, Ninja Sex Party we've already said.
They're all right, I guess.
Wes Johnson's coming back out. Brental Floss is coming back out. It's amazing.
What?
So many awesome guests.
What is Ninja Sex Party? I hear about it constantly. I have no idea what Ninja Sex Party is.
As I proved at the auction last year, I have absolutely no idea.
Weird.
I was like, I've got a sword that's signed by some of the people from Ninja Sex Party. It's signed by Danny Starr and somebody else. And I like opened the sword and they were like, that's the whole thing. And I was like, I know nothing about this. You are very upset, but I know nothing.
That's sold for like hundreds of dollars. Well, I think the other upside that worked out really well is that I think the auction was right before the Ninja Sex Party panel.
It was.
So you had the people getting there like 18 hours early or whatever for that.
For the panel,
and like
right.
camping out. And didn't some people like get pissed because they were trying to sit in the front row and you're like, no, if you're here for the if you're not here for the auction.
We had somebody who was trying to get into the front. I told this story the other day actually.
Like everyone that's gonna have everyone that's in the auction is gonna have to get up and leave.
Right. So most of them did, but a couple people who were in the auction that spent hundreds of dollars wanted to stay for the panel. I made an executive call. I said, absolutely. You guys just donated a shit ton of money to charity. We all had a good time. Boom. Come on up. We'll sit you guys up front. It's awesome. And then people in the crowd for Ninja Sex Party went absolutely ballistic.
There were
to a point where
crying.
the one attendee started crying.
Oh wow!
And then I felt a little bit bad, but then they started yelling at me, and I was like, I didn't have it, and I kind of went.
You
just
don't appreciate good.
Just don't appreciate good ninja sex parties. Apparently, I don't know if they make music or what they do. I don't know.
It's
I think they're a band of a YouTuber or something along.
Well,
those
I know
lines.
half of it. I think is Ego Raptor. Is Ego Raptor part of that? I think he is.
I don't think so.
No?
I think he's associated with them somehow.
Okay, I knew he was tied in there in some way,
his
shape,
band's
or form.
Starbomb.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe they collaborated on something at some point. Maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm not young enough for this crap anymore. Apparently.
Anyways,
we're old.
Old
lots of
geezers.
people, lots of music.
So many guests, so many. Oh god,
There's
so
things
much cool
to
shit.
do at this event.
Like playing video games.
What? You can do that?
Orvie, you know a thing or two about playing video games.
I
at
sure
MAGFest.
do.
You want to go over some of the details?
Sweet
Well,
deeds.
You got
of
some
course,
deets, bro?
We have our giant LAN. You can bring your own computer. You can play all weekend.
Boom, bring them out.
There's all kinds
Show
of
off your
tournaments.
modded case, bruh.
Yeah, we've got. I think the LAN crew actually has like a casting crew now, so the LAN tournaments will be like live casted in a separate.
There's a LAN viewing room where
That's
you can watch
cool.
the tournaments. Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got our giant arcade with over 200 machines. We got pinball machines. We got old classic cabs. We got new stuff. We got wacky Japanese imports like table flipping.
I want to mention table flipping.
Yeah.
There's only one table flipping cab being brought.
Yep.
And it's being set up. It's going to be the only cabinet at MAGFest that accepts money. And I've already talked to Anthony about this.
Yep.
He's super stoked about it. He's going to charge to play the game. But all of the money that gets put into that machine is coming right to Child's Play, and it's
Hot
getting
damn.
added towards the donation.
Awesome.
So play the table flipping
Either
video game,
virtual or real life
or
table
both.
flipping.
or
yeah.
both.
Adam, next year we should just buy this cabinet.
He wanted to bring it over. He wanted to bring it over to the table flipping area, but I was kind of antsy about that because that's a game that needs to be monitored and kind of taken care of, and I don't want his machine to be damaged.
Yeah.
So I asked him.
But
if he could
anyways,
keep it in
all
his
that's
group.
going to be there. There's, of course, we got even more pinball machines than last year. We've got all the crazy dance games happening over there. Of course, all the arcade tournaments. You could want ice cold beer, fighting games, dancing
the
games.
crane machine.
And, of course, the claw machine.
The claw machine tournament is ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yep.
you didn't know about that?
I don't know any of this
The
stuff.
claw machine
Yeah, man.
tournament, you get a stack of quarters, and it's how many ever prizes you can get with that stack of quarters. Everybody gets an identical stack.
Stacks
Yep.
on stacks on stacks,
Stacks
on
on
stacks.
stacks on stacks on stacks.
So,
You get to
yeah,
keep the
that's
prizes?
for the arcade.
No, you don't get to keep the prizes.
So what did I cover? I covered arcade. I covered LAN. We got tabletop. We got a huge, huge tabletop area and just a giant selection of games. We got open tables for people to promo their new games. So you'll probably, if you love board games, you can probably find some stuff that's in development right now to play.
If you guys have been to MAGFest, the upstairs area, all the way upstairs in the convention side, the National Harbor Rooms, the entirety of the National Harbor Rooms has been dedicated to tabletop gaming.
We've of course got like
It
all
is
the big
unbelievably
card game tournaments. I'm sure Netrunner and Magic and that kind of stuff are all. I think Magic last year. I think we had like a Star City Invitational. So I don't know.
It was
if
a
we're doing
I think
another
it was a
one of
draft
those.
tournament. Yeah.
But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happening, and then of course, my realm, the console gaming room.
My God.
We've got I've got a list here of all the stuff that I'm doing there. This
Can
year.
I make a small, quick announcement? As
What do
of
you got?
this year, Orvie Thummel is the longest running console department head in the history of MAGFest.
That's either a
This
compliment
year-
or an insult. I'm not sure which.
This is the year he overtakes me. So yeah,
But
that's
yeah, of
awesome.
course,
Congrats, by the way.
So thank you. So we'll have just all the consoles you can imagine. This year, Mike TV, who is not here to speak for himself, still heading up the attendee run tournaments, which is our super wacky fun time tournaments.
Those are always
Guys.
so much fun to
Our-
watch.
our
Guys, I gotta
contractors-
say, that was a disappointment because you were like, Mike TV, who's not here to defend
I was gonna
himself,
say, guys,
is still running our tournaments. Yay! I was like, oh,
these
come on,
attendee
man.
run tournaments are very, very taxing
They're
on Mike
super
TV.
stressful. Don't
So make
he-
sure you enjoy them.
Look, he built a spreadsheet, okay? That takes fucking time.
Yeah.
But anyways, what
He's
the
got a
attendee
child
run
who knows how to
tournaments
operate
are,
heavy machinery.
the
and
attendee run
weaponry.
tournaments are ridiculous. It's just whatever people have submitted to us that want to run, they can run.
Yeah.
If you've been there before, you should know what it is. We do things like Sonic 2 Versus. We do WWF 64 No
The
Mercy.
That's the one.
cosplay
You
tournament,
have to go watch
Yoshi's
the No
Cookie
Mercy
tournaments.
64
We
tournament.
did a UN Squadron tournament last year. We have some good ones lined up for this year too. What else we have? Of course, the Journey Live competition, which I mentioned before. That'll be on Friday at some point. Not entirely sure what the rules are on that. We'll find out once the day comes. But if you're interested in playing on stage for a main stage MAGFest
Concert
performer,
event. Yeah.
concert event, that's a pretty sweet first prize. Better than a pile of endpoints, if you ask me. We have Metroid Marathon set up, so we're going to have every Metroid game there is set up in a row,
Including Other M?
including other
We
M.
could just throw that one
Don't
away.
worry about it. That's the last one.
That's not a good game.
So it's a fine game. The story's dumb. So we're going to have every Metroid there is set up, but we're only going to have the first one unlocked. And you got to beat them to unlock the rest.
That's cool.
Oh, so
And then
it's
we're gonna
literally
track-
starting from beginning of the story, and you have to unlock everything progressively.
And we're going to track
That's
how many
awesome.
times every game gets beat. So every time you beat Metroid, we're going to write your name down, put a tally on there, and we're going to see how many times
So
MAGFest
literally,
plays
when
Metroid.
MAGFest opens on Thursday, you can only play the first one. And
Yep.
until somebody beats that, then Super Metroid unlocks.
No, then Metroid 2 Return of
Oh,
Samus
right.
unlocks.
No, you're right. I'm wrong.
Playable
You're
on
right.
Super Game Boy on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Because that's an
Damn.
old Game Boy game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. My mistake.
Super Metroid is Metroid 3 for those of you that aren't in the know.
Dude.
So anyways, we got that. We've also got the Metroid Hunter Trials, which is just a silly thing we're doing where you can compete against other MAGFest attendees to win silly just little silly custom stickers and prizes.
Cool.
But they'll basically be games that represent different disciplines of Samus's arsenal. So,
Okay.
for instance, for Morph Ball training, you have to race another MAGFest attendee in Super Monkey Ball. For bomb training, you'll have 4-player SNES Super Bomberman.
Oh, kind of want to be in that one.
For missile training, we're going to have some Pilot Wing 64 gyrocopter missile stages.
I like that.
That's good.
And then one or two others that we may or may not already
What about
know.
Zero Suit?
Huh?
What about Zero Suit?
Zero Suit.
You got to think of a
I don't know
Put-
what
put-
exactly that would be. Is that like Dead or Alive
beach
volleyball?
volleyball.
Oh my god.
Oh
Boom.
my God.
Do it.
But yeah, so we've got that going on. That should be fun. What else
so
we got?
nice.
Oh, we got this is something Ryan brought to my attention a while back that we should do because when this game came out, we were all going ham for it. Keep talking and no one explodes. We're going to have 2 setups of that in the game room. The first setup will be for 2 people to play in the game room, and of course, this is the game where one person sees the screen and is trying to defuse a bomb while the other person can't see the screen.
Right.
Has a bomb defusal manual.
Right.
And then the second setup will be for people to play remotely with other attendees at MAGFest. So this person can sit down, and then we call one of our bomb diffusers at MAGFest, and they will get on the phone and try to defuse the bomb remotely
That's
from anywhere in the festival.
Didn't you
So
came
people-
up with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
the
people can
best
come
idea.
by and leave their contact info with the game room manager.
And then you get a copy of the book.
And then, yeah, you can either do that or download it on your phone. And
oh,
yep.
man.
That's gonna be.
So
good.
that
Could
should
you
be a lot
imagine
of
a
fun.
dropped call? That's
Yeah,
a mess.
that's
What
it's-
I'm-
it-
what
it-
I'm-
that's
what-
the problem is that it might crash or burn because your connection's so spotty in various places
Yeah.
on the Gaylord. But basically, you leave your contact info, you'll give us times you're available, and then we'll track the best remote bomb diffusers too. So we'll have a little scoreboard
So
there.
like what I am waiting for, and I hope so much that this happens, is that like you're walking down the hall and you just see someone just stop, and they're just like, wait a second, this could be it. And they pull out their phone and they're like, oh man, it's the call. And they just walk over to a table, just like shove everything off of it, throw the book down, and they're like, yeah, go. And then just like that is I want to be in the middle of concerts and just see somebody like get up and dart out the door because there's a bomb to be defused, people. This is serious business.
Amazing.
This year's Light Gun Alley, we're going to have
Damn it,
the
that's
Time
awesome.
Crises set up
Yeah.
with dual screen Time Crises from PS2 times.
We're gonna get a little Hogan's Alley tin can challenge,
.org.
and it will be read on the air.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
And I will toss out a shameless plug. I don't know when this episode's going to come out. I'm assuming next Thursday, right?
No, I'm gonna
This
release
Thursday.
it pretty early so people can listen to it either on the way to MAGFest or right before.
Okay. So if you're listening to this, probably
It's gonna
last
be like Monday or Tuesday.
last Friday, so like
Yeah.
3 or 4 days ago, XCOM 2 now available on Steam. It's going to be super sweet.
Boom.
I'm super excited.
Boom!
Those guys have been working super hard on that.
Now available.
It's going to be
XCOM 2.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
So
So
this
check
is a
that out.
sequel.
This is a sequel to
So what you're telling me?
this is a sequel to the 2012 fantastic
no, it's
hit.
TOO. It's
Oh.
like XCOM also.
So yes.
Okay.
XCOM also. Shut up.
Alien
In
shooter.
addition to
That's a great game.
Alien Shooter.
Alien
No,
shooter.
Actually,
also.
XCOM.
Oh,
I really
actually,
like that game.
XCOM.
It was an actually XCOM is a very, very good game.
That also sounds like a shampoo. What's up with you and shampoo commercials?
No, that was
I'm easy
that was
breezy
not,
and
no, that
beautiful.
was-
Easy
that was
breezy,
suddenly Seymour, bro.
beautiful XCOM shooter gun.
Easy breezy, beautiful XCOM 2.
There you have it. That's it.
That's a commercial, right?
That's it. Yeah, let's
All right.
do it.
I'll
This
Air that during
royalties.
the X Files.
has been episode 39. Thanks for listening.
Oh man, that
name
means we get a cake next episode.
is
We get a
our
sheet
fucking
cake.
MAGFest wrap episode is also a sheet cake episode. Fuck, that's a win.
We're gonna have to bring some friends for that one.
My name's Big Adam.
I'm Ryan.
Orby here.
Thanks for listening.
See you at MAGFest.
Oh yeah, MAGFest.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts, guests, and artists featured on the show. They are not necessarily the views or opinions of MAGFest itself. Any questions, comments, or complaints can be sent to podcast@magfest.org.